Here in Montpelier, St. Lucie, the Barbados Water Authority is doing a lot of monitoring work, looking at the water resources to see how best they can deliver the resource to farmers in the area. That's why we have the Manager of Water Resources at the Barbados Water Authority, Alex Ifill, to tell us a bit more about what they're doing in the area and how they're going to achieve managing those resources so that the farmers get the best results with their crops. Always great to have you on, Alex. Talk to us a bit about this monitoring process. I see a lot of stations in the area.
Now, given the fact that Barbados is one of those countries in the region that are at the forefront of the climate crisis, we have to monitor closely the water resources of the country. Barbados has worked in collaboration with international agencies to install monitoring stations to effectively monitor the water resources of Barbados. Now, here at Montpelier, where there is a part of the feed program so that small farmers can provide food resources for the country, one of the challenges is adequate supply of water. To address this problem, the Barbados Water Authority is using these stations to monitor the changes in the groundwater that can be affected by pumping from the farmers and by changes in climate. To do this, we are doing daily monitoring, which this data is transmitted directly to the stations so that we can monitor any changes and therefore manage the supply of water between the farmers here at Montpelier and at the Spring Hall Land Lease Project, who shares the same water resource. One of the challenges we have is that basically these monitoring stations are now being impacted by vandalism. When these are impacted by vandalism, it means there is a lack of data being transmitted to CIMH, Caribbean Institute of Meteorology and Hydrology, so that we can effectively monitor and manage the distribution of water to these farmers. When that impact happens, it means that these farmers cannot get sufficient water to do their food production. And that then impacts food production, not only for the small farmers in Montpelier, but for the farming community and the food budget of the island.
So as you and your teams monitor the data coming from the station, you'll also be monitoring the physical station itself?
Yes. What we'll be doing is looking at ways to better physically protect them and electronically protect them in some ways that data is immediately transmitted to our stations. Now, what we'd also like to do is ask for community support of the farming community, support of the general community around the area. There is no reason to vandalize such a station. It is important to the farmers here for their food production, for their livelihood. It's important for the community as they benefit from the resources that the farmers provide to them. So therefore, we are asking both the farmers and the community, as along with any physical structures that we will put in place to protect these stations, to help us do our job in protecting these stations.
So that appeal goes out to you in this area of Montpelier to help us protect the station so that, as Alex said, the Barbados Water Authority can better serve the community, especially the farming community. Again, thank you, Mr. Ifill, and thank you for watching another edition of Water Wednesdays. To view this or a previous episode again, please visit our website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. You can go to Facebook or Instagram for our social media content, and please subscribe to Water Wednesdays on YouTube. You can find us there.